Hey guys, Smoky Medic here. Got a unpackaging for you today. If you remember, earlier this week I made a video discussing that I was thinking about purchasing some inexpensive knives I've seen reviewed by other YouTubers to review for you guys, things that I could easily afford and spend the money on right now. Like I said, there's other more important things I need to spend money on besides buying knives that I don't necessarily need just to review for this channel, unfortunately. But there's some alternatives out there now that I'm hearing some pretty good things on. So I did some searching. Both of these came from Amazon, and I'll give you the prices for these after I open them and take a look at them. And this is just an unboxing of them, kind of initial impression of both of these knives. And then what I'm planning on doing is rotating them in my EDC. Hopefully for the next few weeks or so. See how I like them, see what I think of them, use them in my everyday thing. Maybe do a few simple tests. And then do a review of each one separately. So I don't know which is in which package. So we'll open up this one first. Again, Victorinox Cadet. This is probably the most used knife out of any knives I carry right now, really, to tell you the truth. Now, I am going to tell you straight out the box here that both these knives are knives. They're made in China. I know. Which that doesn't always mean you're going to get a bad knife. You know, there's, a lot of big name, very well known, very highly respected knife companies make lines of their knives in China simply for the fact they can control the quality. They still have the quality control, but they are, getting the labor and the production and the materials cheaper there, and they are able to produce a less expensive knife, but a still high quality knife for us knife people. So unfortunately, that's just the way of the world. Maybe someday we'll be able to make it so that way knives like that can be made in the United States. But until then, we'll see. Now, another thing, it was actually kind of hard for me to actually pull the trigger on these knives, and the only really place I saw them for sale at was actually Amazon. None of the other big online knife retailers had them, and I think probably the reason is for these is they are quite simply knockoff designs of other manufactured knives, and you'll see. So, first one up is the, now I'm going to butcher this name, so, Samru, fuck it, I'll put a fucking link to it or something. San Ren Mu. San Ren Mu. That's what I'm going to go with. It's again made in China. It's got some information on the back of it. It doesn't say much. It says that it made out of very special stainless steel. It did say in the description Amazon what steel was made out of. I can't remember off the top of my head. From what I remember, it sounds like it's one of the big new cutlery steels on the market. Which, for the price of this knife was $9.99 with free shipping. So I don't know if it'd be that high speed steel or not. I don't know. Again, I'll cover all that in my review of this knife when that time comes. So let's get out of the package here. Now this knife in particular is a copy of the Chris Reeves Sebenza. Comes in a few different colors, different blade finishes. This was the cheapest one. It's got a freaking little logo. I think looks like it's laser etched maybe. It's a freaking like a panther and a fucking ball of fire or something. One thing that's I really wish they didn't do with this was they even put like the R up here, like it's supposed to be like, it's not exact. You can't really see it on my camera very well. It's not the exact same logo as Chris Reeves knives, but unfortunately it's very close. It's got a removable pocket clip, but there's no screws, no holes tapped on the other side to place on the other side. It's also only tip down carry. That's a negative in my book. Frame lock, stainless steel construction. It's a little bit smaller than I thought it would be. I'm really bad about, you see measurements on descriptions about really like picturing that in your head on how big that's going to be. But it's actually a lot of people like smaller knives like this. We'll compare this to the Benchmade, the full size Benchmade Griptilian. It's actually heavier than the Griptilian, but I mean, stainless steel handle scales, grip scales, so really lockup actually seems pretty good on it. Very minimal blade play. Sharp. Yep, hair shaving sharp. Yeah, actually very surprised by this knife. With just my initial impression of this knife, it seems like it's actually a pretty decent quality. Especially for only being $10, $9.99, free shipping. But we'll see. It definitely, and I will say this, that, it definitely seems like it's maybe the same, if not maybe a little bit better quality than some of the big name American companies that make crappy knives overseas too, like Gerber's. At least some of the Gerbers of late. I know they got some new stuff out there. It's supposed to be pretty good. But overall, that actually doesn't seem like a bad little knife. We'll see. Like I said, I'll carry it for a few weeks. Just using it for my everyday tasks. I'm not going to do anything crazy with them. I don't think. Actually, you know what? Let's take that back out of the packaging, and we'll use it to unbox the other knife. Now, this knife, I'm a little more pumped out about. Again, it is a knockoff design of another company, but I've seen a lot of really good reviews on it. It's a sexier looking knife, that's for sure. Let's see if we got anything good here in there. And this knife, also off Amazon, after shipping, was $27.49. So, and it's May 22nd right now too, just for you guys to be aware. So, prices to change possibly. This company had a lot of other really cool designs too. Some of them I immediately recognized. Oh, that's fucking cool. So this came with a free Card Sharp credit card knife. I've only seen these on video reviews and stuff and Facebook. So that came free. That's cool. Well, there's a plus. I'll do a review on that too. All right. So this is a Ganzo. Again, it's made in China. This is the model G717B. Really nothing crazy on the back. 8.5 centimeter blade length. Whatever that is in inches. It's probably about 3.5 inch blade. Handle material is supposed to be G10. Blade material is supposed to be 440C, which people are like, oh, 440C. Well, you know what? 440C's been around, been used for a long time. It's perfectly fine. Is it the coolest, newest, best steel ever? No, but it's decent. It does the job, and it's been doing the job for a long time. I will say this, they could probably save the money, make these knives even less expensive if they didn't have as nice a box. This is a really nice box. This is even a nicer box than what a lot of the higher end production knives come in that people buy. But again, that's also a sellability point. You see this in a case or a shelf somewhere, it looks nicer. So what else we got here? So also comes with a little black felt type bag, storage bag, just Ganzo all in it. That's not bad. That's not a bad idea. I've got a few knives that came with bags like that. I actually store them. I'm not carrying them in that. It does help protect them from getting unnecessary nicks and scratches. Helps keep them clean or whatever. So wow, this is a wow. Tell it's like this texture in here. Those G10 scales. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a heavy blade. It's a heavy knife. Got stainless steel liners. It's a pinned construction, like I say it. So it's open, which is kind of nice. That way debris and stuff falls out. Reversible carry clip, pocket clip for both sides. Tip up carry. So there's a huge plus. Yeah, it's got like an Axis type lock on it. Whether it functions exactly like the Axis locks on Benchmades, I don't know. I don't see why it wouldn't. So let's take a look at the double thumb studs. Like no blade play at all. So there you go. You can tell. I can't tell you the exact model, but this is just a knockoff of a previous, maybe a current production Benchmade knife, really. This also comes in different colored scales. Like it had the orange G10, and I talk about how I'm really digging the blaze orange stuff now. And I really wanted that, but it was more expensive. The black was the least expensive. They also had like an OD green, like a khaki coyote, dark earth type of color. Blade's a little stiff to come out, but I mean, that's no big deal. It's like a stone-washed blade. I tell you what, this knife, it looks good. If you didn't know how much this knife cost, and you know nothing about this brand of knives, you would think this knife cost, you know, $100+. Yep, shaving sharp. Nice edge on it. Wow. Nice pocket clip, seems pretty sturdy. It's thicker gauge steel. Tight, gonna be pretty tight. Probably gonna be a little bit too tight at first, but no big deal. One of the things that makes this knife more heavier too is that these stainless steel liners, they're not skeletonized at all. They're full thickness liners, so that's another reason why it's so heavy, which I don't mind so much. I don't mind a heavier folding knife. Lighter ones are nice, I will say that, because I've been getting a lot of lighter knives recently. I think this is probably going to be the first one I carry. I will actually put the Griptilian in my EDC drawer, and I will put this in my pocket, and I will start carrying this today. Well, I can tell you, I'm actually pretty impressed with both of these. More impressed with this Ganzo. But this Sanrenmu knife, like I said, isn't a laughing matter either so far. The only thing I'm really displeased about with this is the little Chris Reeves type symbol on it. You know, you could have done without that. And the pocket clip, you know. How hard is it to... This goes for anybody. Even American companies making their own original designs. It boggles my mind why you can't drill. If somebody wants to carry their knife tipped down for whatever freaking reason, that's fine. But why can't you drill, you know, 3 holes, you know, top, bottom, all the way around so people can do it? Because there are some really nice knives out there that you just can't carry the way I like to carry, and I'll never buy them just because of that. Very cool. So, you know, both these knives, you know, I got both these knives for less than $40 for both of them. Man, it hurts my heart knowing that this is a knockoff of another knife, and so far I like it so much. That hurts. Wow. Nice. It's got like a little bit of blade jimping on there. It's pretty smooth though. I mean, it's not... They could pretty much not even have it there. For people that are crazy about jimping. Nothing fancy. So. Alright, well, I'll let you guys go. I'm going to mess around with these things some more. And I'm going to mess with this Card Sharp. See what that's about. So, hopefully next few weeks, you guys will be seeing some reviews on the Ganzo and the Sanrenmu knife. If you guys like this video, if you have any specific questions, or any... Wait, how do you word this? Save questions on details of these knives. Please wait for the videos on them. I'll go into more detail about materials and everything else about them. If you have any specific things that you would like to, kind of out of the box questions you would like to know, when I do the reviews, or anything you would like me to do with these knives to review them. Nothing crazy. I don't want to do something that's very neglectful and stupid to actually purposely break these knives, because that's just stupid and a waste of money. I'm not going to do that. Let me know. Go ahead and put it down in the comment section. If you like this video, if you're excited about the reviews of these knives, click the thumbs up button, share it, subscribe, share it with your friends, and please wait patiently for the reviews of these knives. This is a Smoky Medic. We'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good, safe weekend. Happy Memorial Day. Remember what Memorial Day is all about. If you have kids, make sure you tell your kids why we have Memorial Day. And remember to thank veterans. Want to give a shout out to all my buddies that have served in the military. Milo, Colt, Waz. Who else am I missing? Got some other guys I know that have been in the military, but those are my 3 really good friends that all served. Iraq, Afghanistan. Thanks for your service, guys. And we'll have to go and get some beers sometimes and bullshit. Don't get to see you guys enough. This is Smoky Medic. We'll see you guys later. Again, guys, have a good, safe Memorial Day weekend. Think of that. Watch some good war movies, and we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.